Season 2 of Loki is officially in the books, and I'm just gonna say this, guys. I was incredibly impressed with how well this show was done. I really thought it was just gonna be a bummer. I thought that it was just gonna be terrible like season 1 was, but I was wrong. I'm so happy to be wrong. Tom Hiddleston did an amazing job as Loki. He did an amazing job being the executive producer of the show. Owen Wilson, by far, is one of my favorites as Mobius. Honestly, his ending to me seemed a bit open-ended, but I really hope that it's some kind of resolve. As well as Sylvie, she had a partial arc, but it makes sense for her character. Now for B-15, she really did annoy me in the first season, but it made more sense as we started to get to know her past and who she was before she was taken from the TVA. Ouroboros is one of my favorite characters. He always will be. From his quirks, from his humor, I absolutely love this guy. I really did enjoy his character throughout. And they really were all fleshed out very well. And we got to know all of them before they decided to come to TVA. I think that was a great way to make each character feel like they were worth something. And I think that was a really, really good call on their end. But the one issue that I have slightly is Ravonna Renslayer. She played a pivotal role in season 1, but it seems like that it was just a flash in the pan for season 2. She was supposed to be somewhat of a villain, maybe a side villain for this, but it was resolved so quickly, as well as Miss Minutes. Miss Minutes was an incredibly interesting villain, but to be honest with you, it did get creepy down the line, but it was resolved just as quick, and that did bother me a little bit, but it didn't affect the overall story, to be honest. Brad, I'm sorry. I love Brad. He's probably one of the most narcissistic villains you can ever see, but he's of course a very scared one. So I loved his character as well. I loved everybody in this series, even the minor characters to the major ones. I loved all of them. And the fact that the biggest villain wasn't an actual person, it was just time. The fact that the loom blew up, it made time to be the villain because everything was unraveling. Everybody was being destroyed and just disintegrated, turned into spaghetti, and they had to literally fight against time to make it right. This was a very huge arc for Loki, and they did an amazing job at the ending. I loved season 2. Now that we know that season 3 is not going to be happening, this is the resolve of the series. It's going to probably lead to possibly the Avengers movie that's going to be coming down the line. But honestly, guys, this is worth a watch. I know that Marvel hasn't been churning out a lot of hits lately, and I know that Loki season 1 is very lackluster, but this is definitely worth a watch. I loved every bit of this series. I gotta give it a 4 out of 5. I give it a 4 out of 5 mainly because of Ravonna, and for her being the potential big bad, it was kind of resolved a little bit too quickly, but it didn't take away from the series, and this is still an amazing series to watch. So guys, I advise you to watch this. Take a look at it, and definitely just be open-minded when it comes to season 2. So yeah, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. But I really want to hear your thoughts. For those that actually did watch season 2 as well as season 1, I want to know what you think about it. Which season do you think is the best? Do you like season 2 more than season 1, or do you like season 1 more than season 2? I want to hear what your thoughts are about this. Leave it in the comments below and let me know how you feel. If you like what I do, if you like what I say, by all means subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. Thank you so much for listening. I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.